Hello everybody and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I'm Drakmar and this is episode 42. So, what's happened and what are we doing today? Well, as you can see, what's happened is I've cleaned this room up. So yeah, I've got some more automatic alchemy setups. Got a row of more alchemy bits where I've been creating some alchemy ingredients, sorry. Over here we've still got our small catalyst is one. Oh yeah, simple catalyst. But I also set up the other two catalysts. So I believe this is the strengthened catalyst. Yes, I've got the strengthened catalyst here. You can see here's the recipe, except for we're missing some simple catalyst, which is used to make the strengthened ones. And over here, I've got the condensed, I think it is, yes. Sorry, concentrated catalysts, which are used. Well, it's basically that's from gold, you know, some fractured bone, and the strengthened catalyst. And fractured bone is made. Okay, you need bone in here basically. 4 bone and 1 gunpowder. As you can see, I've been making lots of it. And that one over there was used for the terry. I have been also playing around with the farm a little. If I can get over there, I just want to quickly show you guys. There it is. Okay, so I've been playing around with this quickly, and it works. The chickens have been being killed, as the everything else. Everything seems to be working here. Had to link this up. This is going to need work, obviously. But as you can see, I've got plenty of leather, meat, chicken meat, feathers. Everything is working beautifully. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. What else have I been doing? I don't think I've been doing anything else, generally speaking, apart from just tidying up. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to stick with blood magic because, well, I'm intrigued, to be honest with you guys. I want to see what more I can do. And there's 2 things I want to do today, and that's work on the Regents, and if possible, make some bound armour. But this is going to require a lot. Bound armor I have done before, briefly, but I have not messed around with the Regents, which we're also going to need for a certain demonic invasion. If you don't know what that is, you've got a treat in store. If you know what that is, well, you've still got a treat in store because I'm probably going to die hilariously. But, okay, right, let's just get cracked straight on. What do we need to get our Regents? That will be used in, well, many things, really. Well, we're going to need somewhere to store it, so we're going to need some crystal bell jars. But we're going to need a way to get them out as well, and it's a bit of a weird system, really. We're going to need this, an alchemic calcinator? I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. It's just simply some cobblestone, some glass, some strengthened catalyst, that's why I was making them, and some cracked runic plate, which is basically a concentrated catalyst, hence why I made that, and some imbued slate. Now, this shouldn't actually be a problem, because if we nip down here, this is doing fantastically. Also, yeah, quick update with the Bedrockium drum. Look how much that's got in there. 30 million. 30 sodding million. That's I'm still emptying the other ones as well. So we are well stocked in life essence, to say the least. But enough shenanigans. We need to make this stuff. So let us get imbued slates. As you can see, I've got quite a handful of them. Been making sure I'm keeping up on them. Let's see, what else do we need? I don't think we need them. We are going to eventually need them, but not for this. We're not. Okay, so let's pop back upstairs and crack straight on. So my memory is appalling already. No, strengthened. We need strengthened. Strengthened. I may organise this later on. And as we're going on, you guys are probably noticing that we're not really delving into any new mods lately. Because we're not really at that stage anymore. We're pretty much beyond that, if I'm honest. Do I really want that many? I'm going to say let's do 4. So yeah, we're just sort of tweaking what we currently have. Now, I think I'm going to need a better orb than that, aren't I? Just check that quickly. Yeah, I'm going to need at least a master's orb, and I do not have a spare one, so let's go make one. So yes, we're just going to be improving the mods we currently have right now. I think there are a couple of mods I have not gone into yet. I haven't gone into industrial craft yet. I may or not go into that, I don't know. Industrial craft doesn't really interest me as much these days. But we may go into that. I mean, I have to admit, the solar power would be nice. But yeah, we're just, for the time being, we're going to tweak what we currently have and try and improve it and just make it better. And especially with blood magic, because I haven't really delved. I mean, this is as far as I've got so far. I haven't really advanced much further, apart from the bound armor, of course, because that stuff's fun. So yeah, I want to see what I can actually do with this mod. Really give it a good workout. Come on. And this stuff is, we're going to need these regents. They're used in quite a lot of the advanced stuff. We're of course not even close to there. Make sure you bind it. There we go. Nip back up. So where were we? It was there. It's this one here. So we'll just switch them around. I use different orbs for all sorts of things. So in the alchemy, the orb does make a difference. Why isn't that working? I've clearly done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Oh, it's concentrated, not strengthened. Oh my word. Well, at least it's a simple mistake. At least it's a simple mistake. That's easily fixed in just a few movements. Okay, there we go. Now we got it brewing. Okay, good, good, good. I'll try not to show too much brewing because it can be quite irritating. I find this setup's working quite well. I've got a nice row of alchemical chemistry sets I can just mess around with. And I've got a load of automated ones on the go should I need it. I find the system's quite nice. We're just sitting in here and just happily getting on. Ah, here we go. Okay, that's 8. Good, good, good. Right, what else do we need? We need strength. Now, this is what we needed the strengthening catalyst for. Okay, so put you in there. Get you out. Okay, so we're going to need some glass and some cobblestone. You know, I haven't got my A system over here yet. I really should get around to that. Okay, so we're going to, what was it? That. I believe it was that in the middle. And then, have I got this right? Ah, well, I'll be. We'll make 2 of them. Well, you know what? We'll just keep 2 of them for now. That's fine. Oops, just lost my catalysts in there. Don't actually want the catalyst in there if I'm completely honest. I'd rather keep them on me, or at least over here anyway. Put these away because this is where I'm going to be using them effectively. So you know, might as well keep them. Okay, so we got 2 calcinators. I think they're pronounced. Where do we plop them down? Is the question. Put them over here, but that's going to be in the way of that, which is not really what we could put them over here. They're out of the way over here, aren't they? You know what? For now, I'm just going to plop them there. Now, as they are at the moment, they are kind of useless. You need something to put in them. You're also going to need somewhere for them to go. We also need the tools. What to make first? Let's cover the tools, shall we? Let's cover the tools. Now, I have studied up on this, but I haven't put it into practice, so apologies for the many mistakes I'm bound to make. If I can find the tools. Ah, here we go. We're going to need an alchemical router, an alchemic segmenter, and an alchemic cleanser. And we're going to need strengthened catalyst for that, strengthened catalyst for that, and 4 of them. So 2 strengthened, and a couple of the other ones. Now we'll just take a load on us, and we'll just see how it goes. You need to make a crafting table over here or something. Don't like jumping back and forth like this. Okie dokie. And I shall briefly explain how these are used. So we're going to need that, but of course we need this, which is just simply that. We'll make a handful of them, or we'll just make 2 of them. Oh dear, this could be a problem. Well, at least we made that. We're going to need it for this? Yes, we are. We're going to be out of quartz, aren't we? Are we actually out of quartz? Do we have absolutely no... Oh, dearie me. Okay, I've got a plan for this, guys. I'm not going to cut here, because we're going to go to Mesley's place, and we're going to go nick it off him. If you're watching this, Mesley, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm nicking your quartz. That's, of course, if it loads. Maybe we are cutting it here. Okay. Whoa, wait. Okay. We're in his teleporting room. Okay, that was a bit... I think this was his. Oh yeah, here we go, his factory. Okay, let's see if we can nick some quartz off him. He's not using it currently anyway, so let's see. He's probably got... He's got like none. Sorry, Mesley, I'll just nick the rest of your quartz. He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. Okay, so where did he... Oh yeah, he puts a stone for mine. Okay, so... After that immensely quick trip to nick some quartz off Mesley, which I'm sure he won't mind. He's not about anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. So we have to go to... I'm going to have to see if I can figure out how to get some quartz. I think I found a way, but I'm not entirely sure, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Okay, so let's make the rest of the stuff we need. Okay, thank you. And this? Oh, come on. Really? Really? We're going to... you know, it's just... It's Sod's Law, that, isn't it? Okay, let's try this again. And I will try and explain this in a moment. Because what I also want to do is we're going to need a container. We're going to need somewhere to store all these regions. And that was the bell jar that I mentioned a moment ago. As you can see here, all the stuff inside. But we're obviously just going to need this here. Please tell me I brought some of that with me. No. No. Of course I didn't. Why wouldn't I? Because that would have been smart, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Okay, let's grab some of this. I'm going to make some more of these. And we'll jump over here. And let's make just 2 for now. Okay, there we go. And then let's jump back over here. Now we're going to want to put the bell jars close to these guys. I do believe you can route them around, but for demonstration purposes and probably just for my own purposes, I'm probably just going to keep them like that because it is a nice and it is simple. Now to try and explain these tools as best I can, because I am hopeless. Okay, so the router is pretty much as it says. It will route items to go where you basically tell them. And I'll be demonstrating this soon, so that's that. The alchemical segmenter, I believe that just says what can go where. So you can say here we could have terra and nothing else, and then that one we could say we could have potentia and nothing else, I believe. And the cleanser basically cleans the settings. So we, if we've got a route up for terra to go here, we could just right click or shift right click, I believe, and it will just be like, okay, I don't know anything anymore, you've wiped it clean, you can start again. I believe. But I'm still new to this mod, so we're going to basically need... You know what, let's just do Terra, because that's actually probably the most... I've done that one, so... And I don't know if we're going to need it or not, but I'm not going to show all of this on camera, you know, me getting all the material. That's not going to happen. Okay, here we go, Terra. So, okay, simple catalyst. We've already got it set up here. Let's quickly make some. Let's... My brain just does not want to work today. Pop some of that in. Pop a little bit of that. Okay, I believe we actually have some in the. Do we have some in the system? Actually, you know what? We have some in the system. Okay, let's stop that from doing that. Okay, thanks. We got enough. That's more than I could have wanted. Okay, so let's say I wanted this terra, which remember I wanted to use on the magnetizer last episode, but I couldn't because I needed it in regent form. So what I can do with the calculator, if I'm correct, if I right click on this. It puts it in there, and it should be deconstructing it, I think. Or do I have to put a master orb in it? I think it's going to require a master orb, or an orb in general for it to work. Okay, and I think it needs an orb to work. Have I... Okay, this will be easy to fix this up, so... It needs LP and such. So let's just work this in here. I can actually do that. Okay, come on. I want to show the good people roughly how this works from a new person's perspective. But I mean, I've read up a lot on this, but it doesn't mean it's going to go so well. You can read up on many things. You have to actually put it into practice to see if it works. So hopefully I will show you guys all the mistakes so you don't have to make them. You can just watch me moving up instead. Insert lift music here. Whilst we wait for this to... This is why I don't show this sort of stuff on camera. That's why a lot of YouTubers don't, because, I mean, this is just not exciting stuff, is it really? Anytime you want to work. Anytime. Well, at least we're not short on life points. We've got plenty of them. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Bind it to myself. Whack that in there. And dart up here. Now, I do believe if I right-click on this... Okay, there you go. It's working. I believe it's gone underneath. Yeah, there you go. Look, see? You see that there? There's the orb there. You can see where my pointer is. Okay, so that's under there. That is now deconstructing this. It's got no inventory, so you can right-click all day long. And nothing's going to happen except for I've just taken the orb out. Like a dirt. And you'll also see that inside that bit there, it's changed colour to Terra. Because here's the colour of Terra. Here's the colour of that inside. And if I hold one of these tools in my hand, it will tell me, there you go, I have 1,000 units of Terra in there. And it's just sat there. Now I can put another one in. And you can't put any more than one in at a time, so I would suggest some form of hopper system if you want to automate this. I don't know if I'm going to automate this because it's still reasonably new to me. So I'm going to see how it goes. So there you go, it's just doing that. Now, what if I wanted it out of that? I do believe if I shift right click, there you go, looks at it, it says attuned crystal, now set to Terra. So this is now, anything that's Terra, I can tell it where to go. And I believe if I right click on this, again, just right clicking, linking to select a container. Okay, so then if I right click on this, there you go, look at that, it's working. You see that little animation. And you can see it's draining out now. So if I put another one in. There you go. You can now see in the bell jar, if I change my camera slightly, there you go. You can see it slightly changed colour as well. So that is how you make regents. And if we take this over to that magnetizer, it may just work. So that, people, is how you get regents. That's for all of the. If I go back into here again, it's for all of the. I don't know what do you call them, aspects. I don't know. So look like all this: Incendium, Sanctus, Aquarius, Ever. I do believe all this stuff down here, Orbis Terrace and Offensa, all that needs to go in here. And this is what you're going to need for certain rituals, especially like the Demon Invasion is going to require quite a few of these to say the least. We're not there yet, but I may get our stock up in that. So there you go, that's Regents. But that's not all we're going to do this episode. Now I'm going to go quickly get myself sorted for the next bit because that's going to be a bit more of a pain. I'm going to need a few items I want, so we'll be back in just a moment. Okay guys, so we've returned and I think I gathered everything, but no doubt I'm missing something. And let's get straight on with making some bound armour. So what we're going to do, we are going to need a soul armour forge, but that requires filled sockets, which we're also going to need an absolute immense amount of. And we're going to need to make these, so I'm just going to do that. And we're going to run out. I've made a load more weak blood shards as well, because I could. Okay, so I'm hoping if I do that, 17, 18, I honestly don't know if I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to need like 24, so okay, we're going to use all of them. Are we? Nah, I think we're going to run out of these too many. How many are we going to make that? Okay, overkill. It's fine, we're good. Because building the armour is pretty much the same as standard armour, but with a slight twist. Okay, so we got our containers now, and I've gone into the wrong angle, which is awesome. These sockets are no good by themselves. I'm going to put my shards away. I don't really want to collect anymore. And you need to fill them with life essence, so we'll plot them straight. I can't remember how many it takes to fill up, actually, if I'm honest. How many? Okay, there we go. It takes a lot. That's 30,000 worth. I'm not going to worry too much, purely because we're like 30 million under here. I'm hoping it'll come out as much as it goes in, but we'll see. Plus, we've got more barrels up here, so there we go. That's one. We are going to need quite a lot of these, and I don't really want to show that all on camera. But there is one thing I do want to show, actually, and that is how to make a set of sanguine armor. Or is it sanguine? Sanguine? That sounds right to me. And it's basically just binding ritual, really. It's you've already seen me use the armor, the sanguine armor, and it gives a bit of this discount. It's a Formcraft and Blood Magic crossover. All you do is you get like basically the Formcraft armor, and you use the binding ritual on it. I want another sanguine helmet, and there is a reason for this though, and that will become apparent quite shortly. Well, when I say shortly, it'll be shortly for you guys, not for me. Okay, so we lob that in there, and then just literally activate it. Bam! Off it goes, lightning everywhere. Eat a potato and watch the show. Honestly, I always get this ritual wrong every time. Is this going to work this time, or have I just stuffed it up? I've done it again, haven't I? Yes, I really. Oh my word! Seriously, guys, what am I like? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to nick these goggles here, and I will replace them. I don't really need them anyway. Okay, so you have to activate it first. Okay, so activate it, energy flows through, da-di-da-di-da. I always forget to do this bit, I always. So you need to let the circle do its thing first, and then you throw the item in. Very important that, guys. Activate it first, get it charged up, then lob your item, and then hopefully it'll kick it out. Okay, there we go. See, that's how you actually should do it. We'll just leave that on fire because we can. So that's how you make a set of sanguine armor. And yeah. Oh, are we actually? Oh, dearie me! Look at this. We are actually running out of. This is going to take me a while to do this, but basically, well, I'm just going to keep going until this is completely full. We're going to take that out. Oh dear me. Yeah, it's going to take me a while, so I'll be here forever. But we'll be back very shortly for you guys. See you soon. Okay guys, and we are back, and I've managed to make a load of filled sockets. It has taken me about an hour to about an hour and a half, so be warned, this is going to be a long process. I managed to make them, as you can see. I've made, where are they? 28 of them here. I've got the blood shards on me, because now Now we get to make the armour, if, of course, I've actually got everything. Which there's a good likeliness I haven't. So let's jump over. Now the first thing we're going to need to make this armour is the Blood Forge. If I type in Blood Magic, where are you? There you are. Soul Armour Forge, sorry. So, nice and simple to make, nothing rocket science. There we go. This is the way we make it, because like with Britannia, which requires mana steel and other forms of mystical items, and Formcraft requiring theis and its own craft system on that, Blood Magic also has its own unique way of making armour. And we're just going to pop down here, and we're going to do it around here. So, what you do is you put the Soul Armour Forge down. We'll put it there, where there was a grass bit. And, what's going on there? Oh, I made a slight mistake. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, whoopsie. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally was in a different game mode, as I was messing around creative. Not cheating, but just sorting some stuff out, that broken Enderman and some other stuff, so apologies for that. So yes, you put the Blood Forge down, not in cheat mode like I just did, and then you basically around it build your armour. Vanilla style, so a helmet, obviously we all know the shape for that. Now we also can upgrade these, do other things. I mean, we could just create it like that, and that would be a nice good set of, well, good helmet in general. But it can do more. Like with the Britannia, we could put the goggles in, remember? So we could just use them as goggles, but also keep the armor on. We can do exactly the same, if I can walk through a door, exactly the same with Blood Magic. Slightly different though is that you need to give it an upgrade slot. So if you put a weak Blood Shard in, like that, just in the armor, so on this slot here, on this armor piece, it's now got one slot available for an upgrade. If you were to put Demonic Blood Shard in, this one here, it would give you 2 upgrade slots. Now, take into consideration what you put in. Sometimes, like if you use a sigil, if you put sigils in, it will cost you life points to use them. So bear that in mind when creating your armor sets. In this case, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the Sanguine helmet we made earlier on. I'm going to put it in here. So now this helmet has, basically, it should have goggles of revealing and a standard helmet. So if we get our weak activation crystal and just right click, ooh, little lighting effect, and there it is. We have a bound helmet with, as you can see in here, item slot 0 and item slot 1, weak Blood Shard, which opens effectively the shot to put the Sanguine helmet within, I believe. Well, that's what I read anyway, and that seems to work. Now, boots, I don't really want any upgrades in boots, to be quite honest with you, so I'm just going to make them as just like that. Here we go, I got the boots. Now, I need to move this about, because we need to make the leggings. So, if I put that there, then if I put that there, and then if I do this, you kind of get the idea of how this is made, and it is very unique. I like the way each mod of these magic mods are integrated, and they all have their own unique way of doing this. But of course, for this, I am going to upgrade this, and this one I'm going to put a division sigil, so I can always keep the HUD up. Just need a little icon there. I've got icons all over my screen now; it's ridiculous. So we can always see what's going on. I think that would be quite helpful. Well, we'll see how it goes. You can unbind them in the unbinding ritual, so it should be okay. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. If it's not, then I apologise and I will figure that out immediately. But I do believe if you want something changed, you unbind it. I mean, it's bound armour, so unbinding makes sense. Okay, why can't I? Pop. There we go. Now, let's make the chest piece. I should just have enough. Just. Oh ho ho! Wow, I couldn't have got that number any closer, could I? Whew. Okay, and with the chest piece, I'm going to upgrade it as well. So I'm going to give it that. With this one, however, I'm going to try something out. I'm going to put the water sigil in. Now, why would I put the water sigil in? It effectively should give me water breathing, so I shouldn't drown. I just want to test it, but that should also cost me LP. So I'll have to remember that. And then, there we go. That's it. That's the armor done. Let's go put this away. Well, yeah, we'll put it in here for now, because then we'll know where it is. Okay, and that is effectively the bound armor. So now we can get, instead of the Formcrafty type look, let's check this armor. This armor is quite interesting. It's also got the rather Asian sort of theme to it. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. So there you can see on the left of my screen, just above where you can see that like witchery icon, there is now the, what is that effect? Oh, water breathing, there we go. Yeah, that's the HUD from the thing, so I can always see if that bar goes down, that red bar goes down, I know I'm in trouble and I need to fill my stuff up. I seem to be healing. I'm not quite sure how. I've got devilish protection on, that's for sure. But what is this? It must just be due to water breathing. I'm taking damage. Why am I taking damage? Is it because of water breathing? Let's go find out. Yeah, look, see, I'm taking damage. Let's go in the water. Let's see if it works, shall we? Okay, well, we're in the water. That's something. As you can see, my butt. Okay, it is working. There you go, look at that. I can breathe underwater permanently. I'm wondering, though, if with water breathing, I can't survive outside of water. Let's get out of the water again. Learn as we go. Just keep an eye on our heart bar. Let's see what happens. I'll give you guys a good look at the armour. Am I seeing things? Did I take damage for no reason, maybe? I honestly don't know. As far as taking damage, but okay, there we go. I'll figure it out later. But as you can see, this armour is the same. You've probably seen Mr. Mesley wearing this armour. If I press it, yeah, I've taken damage again. There's some weird stuff. Oh, wrong button. F5 was what I'm looking for. So you can see it from the back there. You see it from the front. You see, yeah, I am actually taking damage. Okay, I don't know why. Why am I taking damage? I can only assume it's because of water breathing. Okay, which one had? Okay, if we take that out. Are we still going to take damage? And if so, why are we taking damage? Okay, this is a bit strange, guys. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure it's due to water breathing. That we're above water, so it's like, I can't handle it. So in that case, this is probably an extra. Okay, I'm still taking damage. Why am I taking damage? The bar is fine. If I click on myself, it's fine. I've got enough life points, so why is it I am taking damage? This is rather strange, isn't it, guys? I'm not sure why. It's clearly something I've missed. So devilish protection. Okay, why is this? This is very, very strange. But you can get the idea of how the Soul Forge works. I honestly don't know why I'm taking damage. So I can now breathe underwater on a permanent basis now. I don't have to worry about that. So let's go really test this out. And as you see, I've always got the HUD up. That's always nice. The goggles are revealing are always, I find, just essential. I just like it. Okay, so if we go over here, as you can see, I can't even rend anything. Oh my word. Right, ocean. Let's jump in. Well, we can explore the ocean now without having to worry about drowning. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this shows you that if you put certain sigils in, maybe it's taking life points from me to keep this going. Maybe I can really think why or how it's doing it. But I don't seem to be taking any damage underwater, do I, guys? Oh no, wait, no, that's just proved wrong. I honestly don't know why I'm taking damage. Genuinely baffled. This is very, very odd, isn't it, guys? Weak blood shard, weak blood shard, weak blood shard. Hasn't got any in. Hasn't put any in. So why am I taking damage? Okay, let's take the whole set off and let's see if I still take damage. Okay, we take all that off. So clearly I've done something horrendously wrong. Okay, well we're not taking. Wonder why then? Why is that? Is it because it's not bound to me, maybe? Ah, yes. I am a derp. Oh dear God! You know, there's probably some people who know blood magic, and they're probably just face palming themselves at me right now. You have to bind it to yourself first. Right click. So there you go. I have discovered something wrong, and I have corrected it, so that you guys don't have to make the mistake. Right click it in your hand first. Bind it to yourself. As you can see now, it's bound. Current owner Drachma. And now I shouldn't take a single bit of damage. I am a derp. I am such a derp. Because there was no life points in its random, just own system. So that's why I was taking damage. Because of the water sigil inside the armour. Obviously giving me water breathing. As I said, it requires life points. And as it had nothing to draw off, I was taking damage. It was just hurting me just for wearing it. So there's a warning for you guys. This mod can kill you. So now I've bound it to myself. I mean, I've got so much life points in my system. I don't know why I put water breathing on for. It does seem kind of pointless, doesn't it? Why would I need water breathing? You know what would be better? Probably fire protection. Now, I do believe there is a sigil for this. I could have probably just kept that up. Let's see. Sigil. Sigil of lava. It's not sigil of holding. A sigil of lava is the only thing I can think of. Okay, how can we make that? Okay, that seems immensely easy to make. Okay, let me make one of them. Or shall I not make one of them? Lava does seem more useful than water breathing, doesn't it, guys? Well, to be honest, we can mess about with this any way we want now. I mean, this armor is, I don't know, what do you guys reckon to looks? If I press F5, what do you reckon? I don't know. Does this look better than the Formcraft? Where am I going? There we go. I'm going to not show you guys properly. I'm just going to walk into everything. Okay, what do you reckon? You reckon that looks better than the? I don't know. You know, I like the looks of the Formcraft armor. If I'm honest, the one nice feature though about this particular armor, apart from the fact it's actually probably upgrade-wise, it's probably better. And we haven't got our boots of meteor, which is a bit sad. So we kind of lost our run speed. But again, we can just, if I wanted to, I could put, where is it? The sigil of haste. I could put that into the bound boots if I wanted to, so I can make this just as quick. Just please take into consideration life points. You know what sigils you're putting in. Make sure you've got good life regeneration. And what I'm very tempted to do is make a second altar, guys. You know, because I've got these here transferring liquids quicker, but it's not that quick if I'm honest. I mean, okay, we got like 30 million in that barrel under there, which is ridiculous. But I think a second altar is probably going to be something I'm going to have to consider. I would like to get a tier 6 altar though. But that also requires, that requires the demon invasion, and I don't know if I really want to do that just yet. It's definitely something to consider. That is going to require a lot of preparation. What I might do then for the next episode, we may go into Britannia and finish that, because we haven't really finished much up in there. I mean, we've almost done that mod well, to my satisfaction we have. Which I'm still going with. I don't know, maybe we'll go to something more mechanical next episode. We've done a lot of magic, haven't we? I don't know. But there's a bit of blood magic for you. We've got a bit further in. I've shown you guys how to make bound armor. This armor is really good. It will also... Oh, yes, the one thing I forgot to mention is that the bound armor, when someone hits you, it doesn't do damage to you. It does damage to your life points first. So, also bear that in mind. If you're going to go somewhere and take a lot of damage, if you haven't got a lot of life points, if you've got like a load of sigils in your armor and get hit a lot, not only are you going to get damaged for the sigils trying to take LP to keep them going, you're going to take, you know, damage from oncoming, and you're just going to get blasted in seconds. So do be careful about that. That's why I'm not sure if I'm going to, I don't know, I might stick with my Formium stuff because I actually quite like that. You know what I'm going to, for now, I'm going to stick with my Formium set because I prefer that for now and it hasn't led me astray for now. I also personally think it looks better. But the bound armor is good, guys. It really, really is good. I've also shown you guys how to do regents. I will, off camera, work on this a little bit more. Because there are some advanced ways of doing this. I don't know if I'll get that far. But I would like to have a good stock of each of the components. And it's good to keep a stock of it all, guys. Of each region and catalyst and such. Because it will come in useful later on. I'm not really sure with the bell jars, apart from, I don't know, certain things like that other magnetization. But there you go, that's basically how you do it. They're the tools, there's the bound armor. I hope this video has helped you in any way. I apologise for all the mistakes I have made. If you like, please press like, that would help. And subscribe if you wish to, of course. And I will see you guys on the next exciting episode. Thank you for watching and take care.